In a time long forgotten, when the land was draped in mystery and steeped in the magic of the gods, there existed a kingdom in the heart of Africa that suffered under the oppressive rule of tyrannical deities. Among these deities were two powerful beings, the goddess of storms, Adania, and the lightning king, Obi. Their love story, a tale of defiance, sacrifice, and ultimate tragedy, would echo through the ages. The kingdom, known as Zafir, was blessed with fertile lands, thriving villages, and an abundance of resources. But despite their prosperity, the people of Zafir were held in chains by cruel gods who reveled in their suffering. These deities demanded sacrifices and unwavering loyalty from the mortal realm. Those who dared to defy them were met with divine retribution. Adania, the goddess of storms, had the power to summon tempests, torrents of rain, and hurricanes. She was a formidable presence, her eyes like tempests, her voice like thunder. She'd often watched in silent sorrow as they toiled, prayed for mercy, and feared the wrath of the gods. Obi, the lightning king, was equally renowned for his dominion over the skies. His power lay in the bolts of lightning that he hurled to earth, both destructive and purifying. While his fellow gods reveled in their tyranny, Obi's heart burned with a desire to free the people of Zafir from their torment. One fateful night, beneath the cloak of darkness, Adania and Obi, drawn together by their shared yearning for change, met at the highest peak of the sacred mountain. There, among the stars and whispers of the wind, they confided in each other. Obi, Adania spoke with a voice like the softest breeze. We cannot allow the cruelty of our kin to continue. The people of Zafir suffer needlessly, and their cries haunt my every storm. Obi, eyes flashing like lightning, nodded in agreement. I share your sentiments, Adania. Our fellow gods have lost their way, blinded by their lust for power. We must find a way to liberate our people. Over the coming months, Adania and Obi devised a daring plan. They would gather like-minded deities, those who still possessed empathy and compassion, to form an alliance of divine beings dedicated to freeing Zafir from the grip of tyranny. As they reached out to their fellow gods, they faced resistance and even betrayal from some who had grown intoxicated by their dominion over the mortals. But Adania and Obi's unwavering resolve began to inspire others. Slowly, a coalition of gods who yearned for justice and freedom coalesced. The battle for the liberation of Zafir was not one of weapons and armies, but of divine will and cosmic power. The gods of the alliance, with Adania and Obi at the forefront, confronted their oppressive brethren in a celestial war that shook the heavens. For days and nights, the sky above Zafir was lit with celestial fire and ravaged by the tempests of Adania. Obi's lightning bolts danced like celestial warriors, striking down the malevolent gods who sought to maintain their dominion. The very earth trembled under the force of the conflict, and the mortal realm bore witness to the cosmic battle that raged in the heavens. In the end, the alliance of benevolent deities emerged victorious, casting the oppressive gods into the depths of the abyss. The people of Zafir rejoiced, finally freed from the tyranny that had plagued them for generations. Adania and Obi, their love strengthened through the trials of battle, were hailed as divine heroes, and the mortals celebrated their liberators with grand festivals and offerings. Yet, even in the triumph of their victory, a dark cloud of destiny loomed over Adania and Obi. A prophecy, whispered by an ancient seer, had foretold that their love, forged in the fires of rebellion, would carry a heavy price. They would be tested beyond the realm of gods and mortals. One day, while standing together at the edge of the sacred mountain, Adania shared her fears with Obi. My love, I feel the weight of destiny upon us. I fear that our love, born from the ashes of tyranny, will be both our salvation and our curse. We have brought liberation to the people of Zafir, my beloved, but I too sense that our path is not without sacrifice. We must cherish the time we have together, for our love is a light that burns brightly but briefly. Years passed, and the kingdom of Zafir flourished under the benevolent rule of its liberated gods. Their love, a beacon of hope for all, inspired artists, poets, and storytellers throughout the land. Yet, as the prophecy foretold, their love would soon face its greatest trial. A powerful cosmic force, a jealous deity from a distant realm, descended upon Zephyr, intent on extinguishing the light of Adania and Obi's love. The battle that ensued was cataclysmic, as the celestial forces clashed in a dazzling display of power. Obi's lightning raged, and Adania's storms unleashed their fury. The people of Zephyr watched in awe and fear as the skies themselves seemed to tear apart in the tumultuous conflict. In the end, the cosmic intruders proved overwhelming. Obi, gravely injured in his effort to protect Adania, was cast into the abyss, and Adania, wounded and weakened, was left to mourn the loss of her beloved. She stood alone at the summit of the sacred mountain, her heart heavy with grief, watching as Obi's lightning bolts faded from the heavens. As the cosmic intruder retreated to the distant stars, a heavy silence settled over Zephyr. The people once again found themselves in a world of uncertainty, and Adania, the goddess of storms, was forever changed. The love she had shared with Obi, the Lightning King, had been both their salvation and their curse, a tale of liberation and ultimate tragedy. Adania continued to watch over Zephyr, her once glorious storms now carrying a sense of melancholy. She kept alive the memory of her love, and the people of Zephyr, in their hearts, told the tragic tale of the goddess of storms and the Lightning King, a story of love, sacrifice, and the enduring impact of their heroic battle for liberation.